What's going on, y'all? It's Matt. So basically, I haven't made a video on this car in a while. I want to go ahead and give you a little rundown on what I've done, because it's changed a lot. It looks pretty sick, and for a Volkswagen, I fuck with it. And to be honest with you, I am getting rid of this car soon, but that is primarily because I'm getting a different car. I absolutely love this car. I don't have any reason to sell it, except for the fact it's probably gonna blow up soon. So I figured it'd be best if I started in the engine bay. Now, my idea behind this entire car was to keep it on a budget, but to make it fast, So I custom fabricated this little intake. Got a little box so that it directs the air from this vent right into here, so it can suck the coolest air. And this is this right here is reflective tape so that it doesn't heat soak, hopefully. Under here I have the R8 spark, or the R8 coil packs, along with the NGK Platinum spark plugs. I'm running full synthetic oil. I have a diverter valve, as well as a 3-inch downpipe back there. There she is. I also have a Geox Stage 2 tune, and I have this little boost tap for my boost gauge. This is how I ran my boost gauge. I just had to run this, I cut a hole in the firewall just so I could get accurate boost pressure. Because to be honest with you guys, it's only making like 14-15 pounds of boost, and I know that this KO3 turbo can handle 18 to 20 if you're really pushing it. And I'd like to see those numbers on the boost gauge, but it's just not likely. So yeah, as far as engine mods, that's about it. I also have a 3-inch catalyst straight pipe. Here she is though. Looking super pretty. This is a 2010 Volkswagen CC. It's the Sport Edition, the 2.0 turbo. I'm gonna go ahead and walk you guys through, starting at the front of the car, what I've done to the car. I have this blacked out grill. It's the R-Line grill. I bought it for like 200 bucks off eBay, pretty cheap. I also got this replaced. I replaced it. It was like 30 bucks. This was cracked. Cool. I got yellow fog lights, but I also tinted the fog light housing, as well as I blacked out this side marker because I customize these headlights, and this is actually a turn signal, so I figured it'd be stupid if there was one blinking and one sequential, so I just went ahead, took the bulb out, blacked that out. Moving down, I actually found these little pieces in my garage. They are supposed to go on the back end, but I think it adds a little bit of just a little bit of customization, and wrap these with the carbon fiber vinyl. Now moving on, as you may or may not be able to tell, I do have some meats on this car. It's they're 245 4018s, I believe. They're Goodyear Eagle Sports. They're pretty decent tires. 18-inch OEM style R-Line wheels off of a 2015 Passat. I definitely wanted to go for that stock plus look, and I truly think that Volkswagen could have released this as a model if they really wanted to, I went ahead, blacked out this trim, and this trim, as well as carbon wrapping these mirror caps. I definitely think the carbon adds a little bit of flair. It's pretty subtle. It's a matte carbon, so it's not super shiny or anything, but going along to the back, this is probably my favorite angle of the car right here. You know, like I said, I just wanted to keep it simple. Went ahead and blacked out the Volkswagen logo and put some carbon fiber on the inside. Got a 20T badge off the Audi, and these are actually off my buddy's Total Day 4. It's stage 2 plus. You know, that's what the tuner claimed this is, but truthfully I don't believe it. I think it's like the equivalent of maybe a stage 1 plus or a low torque stage 2 APR. I also tinted these taillights. I just did a light smoke because, you know, I think it matches the body lines a lot better now, and it's just not as like glaring that, oh, there's fucking these ugly ass taillights. Going down, I have two dual 3-inch tips, pretty beefy, as well as my carbon splitter. I also have this little tint shield. You know, it's not illegal and it doesn't tint it much, but I like how it's just all smoked. You know, it's not super blacked out, but it's also not like stock. As far as exterior mods, that's about it. Obviously I tinted the windows. I think it's 35%. It's not that dark, but it's dark enough to where, you know, it looks good on the car. Also, shout out to USP Motorsports. I'm not sponsored, wish I was, but shit, let me know. Oh, I tinted these little side markers too, with the same tint I used on the fog lights and the tail lights. So it was a pretty good roll. Did a lot of purposes. So moving on to the inside, I absolutely love what I've done to the interior. As you can see, we have carbon all around, all the way in the back too. My car's a little messy, disregard. But yeah, I think it adds a little flair, as well as I got some carbon here. This is actually a decal. This is a suede steering wheel wrap. I actually stitched every one of these little stitches on here. It took me a fat ass minute, but it was definitely worth it. These rings are normally silver. Went ahead, blacked those out with just a little paint marker. And this is my boost gauge. You know, it's nothing special. Again, it was out of my buddy's car, and it's pretty analog. I kind of like it. I do wish I had the electronic one that goes in the little vent. That's pretty sick. Moving down, again, we have more carbon fiber, as well as a suede shift boot to match the steering wheel wrap. I also blacked out the shaft on the, it's normally silver. I just took a piece of black vinyl, wrapped that, went ahead, got this little real carbon shift knob. It was 110 bucks, but you know, you're touching it every day, and it definitely has a pretty good feel and a good throw. Speaking of throw, I do have a Forge short shift kit. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely gonna be shooting a lot of content your way soon, so keep your eyes peeled. Go ahead, subscribe, like, and stay groovy, y'all.